Certainly is. We'll have the second half shortly. Well, the fan zone behind us here in Vienna has been pretty busy this evening with supporters of both Germany and Turkey. A lot of them have run away in the danger of the lightning and thunder, but one man who's braving it down there is Jake Humphrey.
It's been an interesting night to be on fan watch, Gary. The supporters here in the fan zone, they very much approached the match a bit like the players, the German supporters. They were nervous, they were cagey, no confidence at all. The Turkish fans, well, they greeted every tackle, every shot, every pass with wild abandon, and the roar when they scored their opener was like nothing I've ever heard before. And okay, the German goal punctuated their celebration slightly, but the Turks are so happy to be in the semi-final of this competition. They're so confident they're going to make the final that whatever happens, they're making the most of it tonight, and all under a huge rainstorm and this brooding Transylvanian sky.
Thundered one in. Schweinsteiger's good at these as well, Mark. So Germans have got real options here. According to Andy Roxburgh of the technical committee, only one goal has been scored direct from a free kick in this tournament without anybody else touching it.
Balak's goal.
Well, I think he claimed that that was a touch first, so we'll see what happens here.
That's an old getting our money's worth.
Yep. That's Balak. By his standards, a very poor effort.
Sorry, but we're having problems at the moment. Do bear with us. Sorry, but we're having problems at the moment. Do bear with us.
It's out to the left-hand side. Hakan is there. Hakan's ball through. Oh, it was just the wrong ball, but Oor is caught up. Sabri now, he's on his left foot, and he is right-footed. Uses Hamit, though, at close waters. Turkey are toying with the Germans at the moment. Kazim to Sabri. This is good stuff from Turkey. Ayhan, who appeared on the right-hand side. Turkey effectively keeping possession almost in the German defensive third of the field. 1-1 the score on 5 Live. Now Ayhan, and then finally the Germans are able to force Turkey back. And Ballack makes the challenge and puts it out of play. I'm hearing that on BBC One they've lost pictures at the moment, so if you just switched on, this is BBC One and on 5 Live. So we naturally apologise to anyone who's following it on television that for the time being we're not able to bring you pictures, but obviously we'll do our best to make sure you know everything that happens. Chris Waddle with us on 5 Live. And Chris, I know tonight you've been hugely impressed with the Turks, as we've just been saying, but similarly disappointed with the Germans.
Yeah, but do you give Turkey credit for making the Germans look very average, which they've looked so far. But Turkey, for me, if they'd converted the chances first half, really should be just playing, keeping possession and running the clock down. But Germany just cannot seem to get into that gear, and it's up to the coach Lowe now to change it, because it's not working, this system.
On what is a beautiful night for football, by the way. The temperature now is just about perfect.
And those storms. Its pictures there for a moment.
Must have been that storm in Vienna, was it?
Must be. Anyway, Germany back in possession with Lahm, number 16. Podolski. Hitzelsberger. Ballack. And now no change while you've been away. The score is still Germany 1, Turkey 1. This is Schweinsteiger. Frings. Outside him is Friedrich, and Germany moving forward slowly here. Hitzelsberger. On this side is Lahm.
That's a waste. If you look at them, Germany, there's absolutely no one that can come out and they can start to direct the passes through.
It's almost as if the centre-backs don't want the ball, isn't it?
Well, you know, well done Turkey, because they're letting them have it.
Hitzelsberger looking for Schweinsteiger.
It's the case in point.
Giving it away again. Hamit out it.
Sorry, but we're having problems at the moment. Do bear with us.
Up front, I'll get Gomez on. I know he hasn't scored goals, but Klaus says I can't remember him touching the ball.
No,
hardly.
anonymous. Totally anonymous. Frings takes the free kick to Mertesacker. Half tempted to have a shot, but he whips in the cross deep for Klose. Klose heads it goalwards, but wide of goal. And he'd have been far better heading it back to Ballack.
Well, he had that much time and space. He could have brought it down on his chest. He's backpedaling. I think, yes, if he can't head it back to Ballack, try and control it.
I don't know what Joachim Low must be thinking. Unrecognisable performance by his team tonight, though. Credit must be given to Turkey, who've been excellent. We talk about all the players suspended and injured. They'd no right to put on a performance like this, and they've been fabulous, absolutely fabulous. We're back on BBC One, inadvertently. Sorry you've lost coverage, but you're listening to 5 Live's coverage of this game, which has only 13 minutes to go. Hamit playing the ball into the edge of the penalty area, intending to find Semi, doesn't find Semi, it's cleared. But that's careless again from Podolski. Germany 1, Turkey 1. 12 minutes to go before we head into extra time, unless one of these two teams scores.
Sorry about the problems. We're doing everything we can and hope to rejoin the programme as soon as possible.
To the pitch, furious with the way his team is playing. Schweinsteiger, to Friedrich, the right back, 20 yards over the halfway line. Into Schweinsteiger again. Frings is unmarked and available ahead of the centre circle. Lahm is down the left side. It goes to Philipp Lahm. Lahm now, midway inside the Turkish half. Lifts the cross in. And comes through to, doesn't get it! And Klose may have headed Germany into the semi-final. It was wretched goalkeeping by the Turkish captain. And virtually a free header for Miroslav Klose. It's Germany 2, Turkey 1, 11 minutes to go.
Well, get out of jail. That was just a simple ball in by Lahm. They kept the ball well, but again, every time they looked forward, there was no movement. They've just put a ball in. I've got to say, Rusty, the goalkeeper, what is he doing coming for that? Klose, who's had a very poor game. It was an easy header for him. He just had his eyes on it. Empty net, he's headed it into. Goalkeeper's mistake, and it's a shame because Turkey's dominated this football match.
That giant German shirt emerges again in the far left-hand corner. We're just getting a replay of the goal, and Rushtu was appalling.
Absolutely. Well, what is he thinking about coming for that?
So, Turkey took the lead in this semi-final, and now they're 2-1 down. That hasn't stopped them getting a result on previous occasions in this European Championship. Rushtu knows that he made an absolute howler there. Here's Hamid. Can Turkey get back into the game? Kazim, Sabri's down the right side. Kazim picked the wrong option, flicking it ahead of Ur, but it's run by Frings behind for a corner, needlessly so.
Mertesacker toe poked it away, no need, Lehmann's talking to him. He hasn't got a problem. There is a lot of noise in the stadium, but I can't see Turkey cause that many problems. They haven't got the greatest height, unless the delivery's got a lot of pace on it.
They're going to make a change pretty soon, but not before this corner. They're going to bring on a striker, Nevlut, who plays in France for Sochaux. Corner, played in toward the far post, and Lehmann has been stretched all evening, just about palmed that away, but he doesn't look convincing to me.
He got that one right this time, he just palmed it away.
Through, they've nicked it. They really nicked it tonight, Germany.
When they get the final third,
they've not really had an out-and-out striker since Schuker left. But here's Kazim, still on the pitch. Kazim plays it to the right side, and Sabri, the fullback, he's been playing right midfield for most of the second half. As Turkey search for a goal here. Sabri gets past Lahm, crosses down to the near post, and it's put in, remarkably so. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it! And Turkey take it upfield. 90 seconds of the 90 minutes remain. This is 5 Live and BBC One. And BBC One, I can tell 5 Live listeners, is back on the air in sound and vision tonight. They've had a few problems. There's a wild cross driven in when really Sabri was an obvious target down the right-hand side. It's gone harmlessly behind for a goal kick.
Well, I think it was Semi who scored the goal at a pot shot from 25-30. Look at the chase and look, they're pressing Germany high up the field. And Germany's never done any of this tonight.
Here's Frings, only partly fit, over the halfway line. To Schweinsteiger, back to Friedrich. Germany can't be thinking, oh, we'll take 30 minutes of extra time. Surely they'll want to win it in normal time. Spanish and Russian players watching this will be loving it. Here's Lahm, breaking forward, cutting in toward the penalty area. To Hitzelsberger, onto Lahm again. Lahm must win it. Lahm has won it for Germany.
Great pass back from Hitzelsberger in the final minute of the match, and Philip Lahm dispatched it to the right of Rustu, high into the net. It's Germany 3, Turkey 2. Can we say now Germany are in the final now? Philip Lahm, what an extraordinary piece of attacking play.
Well, it's a great goal, John, but in the middle of this, Colin Kazim-Richards just collapsed while trying to chase Philip Lahm. It looks like he might have done himself damage to his knee, but it's an absolutely brilliant run by Lahm. Plays the ball out and just gets the return, just keeps on running. Great pass, and what a fantastic finish this is. Brilliant goal by Lahm, the man who opened the scoring in the World Cup, you may remember, 2 years ago. That's his third goal for Germany tonight, and he just beats Rushdu, who goes down early. You'd have to argue as well, he needed to repay his manager something after the way that Sabri went down at the other end and created the second Turkish goal.
Number 3. But they were waiting, in fact, because they're not sure if Colin Kazim-Richards can continue. So they're waiting, and Tuma says, do I go on or not? You're missing a little bit in front of us here. He's standing on the touchline, he's half on the field, and the fourth official is having to tell him, you're not officially on yet. Extraordinary stuff down there. Oh, and now, good. It's good cover by Hamid Altintop. You've got Kirk and Sam out of trouble there. And the row on the touchline continues between the fourth official and the third Turkish substitute.
You've just got to get him on now.
3 minutes added. No, he is on now. He's on for Colin Kazim-Richards, in fact. 3 minutes added here. 3-2 to Germany in one of the most extraordinary semi-finals. Semi is up again, and Gürkan Zan has now decided to go and play in the attacking. Well, there we are. An extraordinary evening in Basel in more ways than one. But what it says in the record books now is how it will stay. It says Germany 3, Turkey 2.
On that side of me, Garth, that's all right. This side, yeah.
6 years ago in the World Cup in Korea and Japan, we thought it slightly flukish that they reached the semi-final and only lost 1-0 to Brazil. No, this Turkish team is very good, it's brilliantly coached, and it can deliver on the European and the world stage.
Now we have this moment here where all the German players have sat down in the penalty area looking at their fans, and it's Podolski now who starts the cry here, doesn't he, Chris?
I noticed.
What was an amazing game of football, Alan. What we saw of it.
It was actually one of the great games, and who would have thought we'd be saying that at the start of the match, because we thought it was going to be one-sided. Nothing but admiration for the Turks, who I thought were magnificent, deserved to win the game. They took the game to the Germans right from the start and made the chances, got in front, but just didn't have enough in the end. The Germans, to me, it was a woeful performance, poor defensively, and it was ironic that Lahm, who had an absolute shocker defensively, scored a great third goal, great first touch, and an even better second touch. But a great game of football.
Fantastic. If courage, determination, effort, will to win. If any of those, I mean, the Turks deserve to go through the final because of that. Ability-wise, the Germans, very, very average. Defensively, so poor, it's incredible. I mean, the back four tonight, and the goalkeeper included, I thought they had such a poor game. Feel really sorry for the Turks because they've given every ounce of effort that they've gotten. They've been knocked out, and I don't think they deserve to be. I really don't.
That's it from us on a stormy night in Vienna. We've seen another brilliant Turkish fight back, but in the end, they were silenced by Lahm. Good night.
We're sorry for the problems we had with the sound and pictures during that programme. We hope they didn't spoil things for you too much.